Hit music. The number one station for the unsigned artist.
QSJ Radio.
On www.qsjradio.com.
You start here.
Music. In 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever. And I'm trying to tell you something because let me tell you, this time difference kind of caused a problem with this one, but we're going to start this off. Welcome to QSJ Radio. It's Mad La, your boy Traffic Light, digging up the underground, where we go deep into the stories behind the music you don't hear anywhere else. Today, we're joined by an artist whose musical journey blends the soul, R&B, house, heartfelt storytelling. A vocalist and a songwriter who has taken his independent sound across stages, festivals, digital platforms. His smooth and soulful voice carries both emotion and experience in every note. This is QSJ Radio. Again, we dig into the underground to uncover independent artists, creative voices, and stories that shape the music you don't hear anywhere else. Noel DaCosta, welcome to QSJ Radio, bro.
Thanks for having me, brother. Thanks for having me.
No, for real. Like, there was a slight miscommunication between us, right? You know, we're setting a bunch of things up, which is crazy because I thought I had it set up in a way. But anyways, like, this is just for people who do this kind of thing and for artists, because obviously doesn't matter how long you've been doing it, there's some sort of misunderstanding somewhere, right?
Communication is key.
Yeah, definitely. So your music spans genres, from soulful R&B to house and pop. How did your early musical experience shape that eclectic style that you got?
I guess it's been brought up in a versatile household. When it came to music, my parents are both Jamaican. My mum's passed now, but both Jamaican, and played a range of music in the house, from pop, rock and roll, R&B, jazz, blues, roots, ska, reggae, country music. We had parties in our house nearly every weekend. So the music from embryo, from when I was inside the stomach, the music was getting pumped from then until I came out into the world. And that's where the influence started, just literally the mixture of music that my parents used to listen to. Oh, and heavy metal as well. My dad used to freak out my friends by playing some heavy metal tracks, which was just random. In a West Indian household, it just, it didn't fit.
It didn't
the
match.
norm.
It didn't match.
Oh, well.
But it matched for you, and that's really what matters there. So that brings me up to these things, because you do have this sense of an image of an American hip hop artist, right? And then you go and listen to singles like "Shake Your Bum Bum" and "The Happy Clapper," and it's like, wait, hold up, we wilding right now. We going in. Can you unpack the inspiration and artistic vision behind those specific tracks?
The vision behind the tracks. Okay, so let's start with "Shake Your Bum Bum." So "Shake Your Bum Bum's" got a kind of a sad story behind it. "Shake Your Bum Bum" was created in COVID. And it was created, the idea was created by my 7-year-old son, who passed away, unfortunately, a couple of years ago. And when we was in COVID, he kept on saying, "Daddy, I can't wait to get out the house to dance and shake my bum bum." And he used to kind of say it over and over again, until he kind of started singing on kind of a melody with it. "Shake my bum bum, shake my bum bum." So I took it and go, hey, we're stuck in the house. Let's turn that into a song. So I created it back in COVID times, put it down, forgot about it. And when he passed, I decided to release it as a single.
You know,
So that's
I was
for Shake Your
looking at
Bum.
the video kind of deeply, and I know that he's in there,
Yeah.
and I've noticed the superhero uh towards
Ah,
him,
you saw that.
so
Yeah,
towards
cool.
him versus it being about you, right? And I seen
Yeah.
that um by b- I know it's probably hard to talk about
No, go ahead.
what happened to your son at this young age.
So he was born with a heart defect known as left heart hyperplastic syndrome, which is a mouthful. Um,
Hell is that?
so yeah, so it's when the left side of your heart hasn't been fully developed properly, but there's surgeries to have to improve that. But he unfortunately picked up a small virus that affected him more than most because obviously his immune system was weaker than you and I, and yeah, he kind of went downhill from there, and it was just sudden for us, and yeah, that was him passing.
If you guys are just tuning in with us, we're talking about Shake Your Bum Bum, which is, if you don't know the history of the song, you wouldn't realize that it's it's one dad's way of finding another way of inspiring, like your son has been inspiring to you. The
100.
music that you have is deeply personal, and
Yeah.
your life experiences, the influence of emotional stories, they tell a lot of your songs, but it's almost as if you also guard it. Uh, for instance, what was it like creating "Shake Your Bum Bum," knowing that things might? Because I'm assuming he was around when the song was out.
No, no, he didn't get to hear it when it
Oh,
got released to the
okay,
world.
okay, so
He was there when it was being created,
yeah.
obviously, and he heard it because he was with me when through the whole creation process, but he never got to see it get released to the world, as it were.
Well, at least on Earth he didn't, right? So, um,
Yeah, exactly. He's up there. He's up there, still partying the same
while
way.
on repeat, the
Yeah.
that to shed the people would not hear this song. They hear the song and it's a party track. People like when I introduced it to my audience, they're loving it. They're doing it. But I'm looking at this video different. I'm looking at this song different, and obviously it is something different. To continue creating a song like that, though,
Mm.
what was that for you?
Well, through the creation process, it was just fun because obviously it was COVID. It's the first kind of song that I've actually done that I've done with my boy, and it was a way to keep us both sane and you know how it was through COVID, right? So we was trying
Yeah.
to keep ourselves as busy as possible. So that was a great outlet. Both enjoyed it. Um, and yeah, it was just we were just me mostly obviously just creating because at that time I hadn't done anything musically for a while through the whole COVID and before that, and I was kind of I wouldn't say I was going to disappear in the background with music. I just kind of slowed down with it a little bit. I wasn't doing it as much as I had in the past, and that kind of flicked on a switch for me, going back into the studio and creating. Obviously, shake your bum bum. Um, yeah, and I'm kind of glad that I'm back in the game, as it were, because that was
Yeah.
the leverage. That song
Well,
was a leverage that
I'm
we
glad you are
would.
too, because there is a lot. and I'm sure you know and understand now that you're not alone when things like that happen.
Yeah,
Um,
100. Yeah, yeah.
and that things like that are needed, especially from a dad's point of view.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, we kind of shed it like, oh, how's mom doing, or things like that, and
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm sure they're fine,
Yeah.
at the best they can, right? But then I'm like, okay, I'm chilling. I'm like, we got the video out, it's popping. There's something deeper with that because the kid is labeled as a superhero, and usually when the kid is labeled as a superhero, and obviously we find out why this superhero in your life came about, and then I'm hearing something like 10 ounces, right?
So that's the rocket element now.
And I'm
Can't
like,
have rock.
yo,
Yeah.
like I double checked a bunch of things to see if I was still on the same artist and all this other stuff, right? And for those who don't know, we're gonna play 10 ounces here in a second. This is that heavy metal that you were talking about.
There we go.
Okay. Like 10 ounces. Can you tell me the difference here? What and what? Cause we not at the club no more. We at a rave. Like we
Yeah. So 10 ounces is just basically explaining that crime don't pay, basically, is the kind of the story. Basically, crime don't pay. And it's all, yeah, all these songs are always linked to a part of me, past, present, and potential future. That's kind of where my music always kind of dips in and out of. So I just wanted, I just picked different elements of me and put it in a song, whether it be musically or even the story itself, you know?
people are not going to be understanding. Once I press play, once they hear this, they're going to be like, there's no way this is the same person. And it is. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
It's available all over the place. We'll come right back after this. This is 10 ounces by Noel DaCosta on QSJRadio.com.
Young kid, no dope, riding on thinking how I'm gonna get myself some cash. I got my big cousin from South London to find out where I get this money in. That's right. Now I got the link on this money thing. Life's gonna change, that's a fact. Now check out how I did get this money in. My unborn peace, where you at? 10 whole ounces for a big sum. Profit was good, as you all could imagine. All your good deeds ain't gonna allow us right. Nothing to show for this life of crime. I sold 10 whole ounces for a big sum. Profit was good, as you all could imagine. All your good deeds ain't gonna allow us right. Nothing to show for this life of crime. Money's doing well, I got some brethren helping me. Things are going well, I'm feeling nice. I'm open 24 hours, 365. 7 days a week, a party every night. I'm not blowing my trumpet, I ain't definitely something. Just pass my way regularly. Well, it was plain to see, it was M-O-N-E. Why? Cause my girlfriend told me, she said 10 whole ounces for a big sum. Profit was good, as you all could imagine. All your good deeds ain't gonna allow us right. Nothing to show for this life of crime. I sold 10 whole ounces for a big sum.
That was 10 ounces right there. And, you know, I see that mix that you did there with the little R&B, with the heavy guitar.
Yes, man. It's got a little bit of funk in there.
Yeah, a little bit of like, you know, some old people in the audience. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
You know. So that was very different. That was very different. It kind of messes you up in the beginning, and you know it calms down. There are lyrics in there, storytelling. But I'm gonna tell you something. It's that vocal presence that you got. That vocal presence often gets compared to like classic soul voices. Yet you try to like make it your own. When you think about these voices, or not even, you know, your own, what were some of those voices that made you pick up the mic and define your own voice, your inspirations?
So going back to my parents, and when it came to all the genres, man, it was always the soul and R&B that kind of stood out for me. So, and a lot of the old guys, would you believe, the old 60s singers from Marvin Gaye to Sam Cooke to Otis Redding, a lot of the old power voices, Teddy Pendergrass, and then moving a bit more forward, Michael Jackson, Prince, Luther Vandross, yeah, just a mixture of
That's a lot.
all those people.
And they have their own crazy stories.
Yeah, mixed up all in a bowl. So obviously when I was younger, I was trying to copy the likes of the Michael Jacksons of the world. But then obviously when your voice breaks,
Oh no.
can't be doing Michael no more. So yeah, my voice naturally went into.
Were you the cheater? Like the cheater meaning like, did you go to hip hop open mics, mess everybody up thinking you were gonna spit bars, and then you come out with, you were the cheater, bro? I can't.
I was because in my school.
At least you know what I was talking about. At least you know what I was talking.
I was part of a crew that in high school we used to go in the playground and rappers would spit and freestyle. They used to call it pass the mic on. And it used to be a freestyle where literally you do a couple of bars and you kind of point to the person and then they had to do something. But I wasn't a rapper, but I was a freestyle singer.
Oh.
So I brought something
That's
different.
thing,
So the
guys.
girls
That's
come
a thing.
So yeah. Yeah, so I used to freestyle singing because I wasn't a rapper. So I looked the part. So yeah, going back to what you said. Yeah,
man.
so that was
same. Because I know that's that's top 3 automatically, yo. I hate y'all, man. I hate y'all. Big shout out to everybody listening now. We're talking with Noel DaCosta. Just getting a little bit of a history going on. Today releases a single called Lockdown. We're going to get into that here in a second, and I appreciate him taking this call for us. Independent artists often juggle creative control with business strategies. Have you figured out how to balance these two with your career? Because, you know, you kind of have a long history of doing this, and sometimes the dream is to get signed or the dream is to stay independent. You know, which one have you figured it out, especially with this day and age? It is totally different since the days we started.
Well, I haven't found out a winning formula as yet, but what I am doing, and as from my son has passed away, started to release music a lot more than I have from back in the day. I'm as from last year, trying to release music every 2 to 3 months. That's point one. Point two, I also do like cover music, and that's just to
I noticed that.
keep me sharp,
Just to keep, and
my
keep you
performance
relevant too.
I do, yes, I do Motown stuff with a band, and that could be anything in front of 500 to 5,000 people. So that just keeps me, when it's time for me to now go on stage, I'm not like, oh boy, I'm not used to singing in front of all these people. I'm used to singing in the studio, but this is kind of overwhelming. I'm already sharp in that sense. And the third one is obviously I still got a 9 to 5, so that helps me finance a dream, you know. So I'm just gonna keep on plugging away. My thing is live music. I love performing live. Even if I don't get signed tomorrow or the next day, I'll still be performing in front of people. I mean, I had a small little licensing contract back in the day with Universal, but I never exploited it as best as I could because I was naive. I didn't know how the game worked. I just kind of took the money and ran. That's all I did, and I didn't do nothing to follow it up. But I'm a big believer. Things don't happen for a reason. You know, when it's your time, it's your time. And hey, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. It's not like I've put all my eggs Ask it.
I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. You right before this single that you dropped today, the Happy Clapper was is starting to identify you. How does that track reflect where you are as an artist right now?
Right now, it's just part of the journey, really. I'm just showing people the versatility of me and exposing parts of me. Because when you look at me, people just think of a certain, well, like you did. Like a lot of people think, "Oh, you're into music. Oh, you must be a rapper." Straight
Well,
away. So
I didn't, right? Because I know that, but I knew that you were a cheater. You know what I mean? I knew that off the jump. You know what I mean? Like, nah, this dude is killing it. Because even in your YouTube videos, the ones that are
yeah,
from live, you literally got the do rag on, you chilling. You know what I'm saying? Got the cap, and next thing you know, it's like, and I'm like, oh hell no. Hell to the no. But it is a thing where people have this perception on what you're supposed to look like when it comes to your genre. And then lately I've been finding out that even people put skin color on that. And
oh, wow.
and it sucks because you want to be taken serious and not taken as a stereotype. I wanna talk about something because I did hear you say something. You probably didn't catch yourself. Maybe this didn't bring something up as a question, but mental health is a thing. Okay, we're not gonna act tough here. Okay, and we could if you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you haven't noticed, I got a lot of hair. This is me showing
can
off
see
my
that.
stress. Okay, this is not me showing off my curls. Okay.
It's not
Um.
great yet, man. So it's still good.
Oh, they gray. You know what I'm saying? They gray. They in there. Mental health and resilience are huge topics in the underground scene. Um, how do you protect your creativity and maintain your well-being, knowing that there's a lot of pressure of being this online presence kind of person? Because I know that being online really takes a toll. Because as much as we want to, we're comparing ourselves to a lot of other people, and that's a lot of like I wish I can for me, and I'm sure that you wish as you're same way too. Deal with separating, like these people, they don't know me, they don't know my life. You know what I'm saying? Wait until they do, or something like that. I don't know. Like your resilience to try to get in there, try to push forward. There's a lot of life experiences that you're throwing in your songs, but they still seem protected. How are you? How are you? Like,
What do you mean?
it's think about this. What is lockdown about?
The lockdown is a story of a guy that is trying to and has faith that he will be successful fulfilling his musical dream. And he's saying to his partner, let me do me, and you will see the results when I make it at the end.
Okay, so now
And that's a story for anybody.
that's a story for anybody, and you're right because
Yeah.
we've seen it in very popular people now, right? Where their personal matters interfere with what they're trying to do, what they're trying to succeed. We see it happening, especially in this day and age where you basically can't hide yourself. The more that you hide yourself, the more of a fraud you become and stuff like that. That is a mental health thing, believe it or not, because you're trying so hard to, not you specifically, but to have a image that is consistent But at the same time, you want to be a real person. Because I do see like some of your YouTube shorts, you're just trying to check up on the world, making sure everybody's good. You're laying down, looking all pretty boyish and shit. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, but at the same time, it's like, this is how you feel. Like, you should talk to people, but it's also an outlet. Has online been an outlet for you or an outreach for you?
I guess an outlet, really. Yeah, definitely an outlet, because I wasn't really social media crazy at the beginning. And I used to laugh and whinge at people, always online, all crap, always doing this. And now I'm one of those guys. But I know that there's people out there that they want to hear you. They want to hear you. They want to hear your opinion. They want to, if they had a bad day and there's you all cheery and happy, it might put a smile on the face. It's the same effect if I was on stage. It's the same thing. No one ain't gonna hear you if you ain't out there. It's as simple as that. As long as you ain't harmful to anybody and you're not disrespectful, you're good.
You know, you're right about that. Let me tell you, there's some people that in my life specifically, that if they haven't heard from me in 3 hours, something's wrong with me. I'm sitting here like, you good, bro? Like, you know, I need a timeout from the internet. I need a timeout, bro. Like, because it's crazy out there, especially this day and age. Like, have you thought about that? Yeah. As much as we want to be very personal, have your thoughts been with other people? Hopefully, that they're all right.
Yeah.
Because the world is crazy, bro. I don't know how that's affecting you.
Brain overload. It can. I've got friends like that I have to tell them, look, just take a break from it all, man. You're taking on too much. It will send you nuts. Not everything you see and read is factual. You know, take a break from it all. Don't live by it so much. You know, just like anything you do too. It's just like saying that too much of one thing ain't good. So just have a break. Yeah. Write out a timetable if you have.
You know, I was trying to have a break. And then what happened is I'm not the one that needed the break. like, yo. But I appreciate you being, you know, kind of like vulnerable about it and things like that, because this online shit is crazy. And it is a job. It's a job nobody's getting paid for yet. Like, come on, bro. Like, how much do I got to do? Now, I want to talk about your collaborations, right? Powerful force, right? You don't know who got what, you know. Are there any artists you've worked with or dream of working with that maybe, you know, might push you to your next creativity? What would be a challenge?
I had a text from an Italian rapper.
Ooh.
That wanted to link up, and I was like, yeah, that sounds way cool. That sounds way. I said, just give me a couple of months. I've got to release some tunes. We're gonna do that, because I already had a idea. I already got an idea. So yeah, we'll be doing that. But nothing had come to mind that before then. I was just about, I've got a catalog of music. I just need the world to hear it, and then I can jump on to something else. I just need to do me. But he came in at that time, and I was like, you know what? I think that would be cool.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, because I've been doing this for a little bit. Okay, that European thing.
Yeah.
It's where it's at. Okay, all my favorite artists right now are literally in Europe now doing stuff.
Wow.
So if I was you, I'd hop on it. You guys are just killing it anyway. I think we're tired of our own artists here in America, but you know, it's neither here or there. But do that. Man, I would love that, because I think that would push you to. Well, But remember also that they're going for you. You don't got to sit there and what was that the app called? Duolingo. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out there and spam some Italian bars, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to, if it fits. But
No.
you hit me with
We'll
the
just
asomare.
we'll make it happen.
There's
Yeah.
yeah. I hope that works out
All
and
right.
things like that.
We'll get ready to when I'm
Ooh, what was that? An alarm? Anyways, Noel, you here?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. There, let's take a little break real quick, but I want to introduce this new single available right now for you guys who are just tuning in and want to know what's up. This got released today, people. It's called Lockdown, the latest single off of Noel's incredible discography here on QSJ Radio.
How you doing? Thought I pop around cause you left me late last night screwing. Actually brewing, thought I made it absolutely clear. Right from the start I thought, my dear, that you had to share me alone with something else. The moment would change my views at all. I'm on a mission, I'm on that road to get what I set out for from the yard. And if you're still upset and disagree, well, baby, I just leave. Out of your life for good, for real, no biggie. Oh, baby, lockdown. Can't be young, lockdown, now, baby, right now. Baby, lockdown, girl. Can if you around, if you're gonna hold me down. I'm sorry now, baby, it's all about the lockdown, baby. Oh, lockdown, 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 oh, baby, lockdown. Can't be young, lockdown, now, baby, right now. Can if you around, if you're gonna hold me down. I'm sorry now, baby, it's all about the lockdown.
Noel, we are coming close to this. Okay. Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home of the unsigned artists. Okay. So, for fans who are just discovering your music today, what is one track that you believe they should start off with?
One track they should start off with. Happy Clapper could kick off with that if they wish. Something that they can listen to in their house, in their car, something to get their head moving, get them in a good, happy place. And yeah, clap along to it. No pun intended.
The reason I asked that question is because sometimes when we look back at our musical history, there's things that we kind of like don't want to show off anymore. There's a thing there. And as you developed, and of course, life experiences, the very, very hard life experiences that you have had, starts defining an identity for you. And I think that one of the things is that though the hardships that have come, you found a way to be very happy. I find that strong, and I find that almost like hard to believe, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like for me, for somebody like me, because I have children, so I cannot understand that experience. I do not know what that is, and I feel so bad, But then you're like, bro, he's a superhero. Like, you good.
Yeah,
Like, it's not something, we knew and we were good, but, like, he's a superhero, bro. You should always look at your kids like they're superheroes, and it's fine.
That's it.
And I'm like, but they're villains too, because fuck these kids. but at the end of the day, I appreciate that. The one of the last questions I have here is 2026 seems to be very busy for you as an independent artist. Things are coming up. People are starting to
Yeah.
appreciate. You're going into these interviews. You're doing all this. Do you got any like directions? I know that we got one single that dropped today called Lockdown. Any projects or directions that you want to tell people coming up this year?
Yeah. Yeah. I got a next in May. I have another song coming out called Bad Man. And we're doing a music video to that, which we're going to shoot in London. That's going to be fun. I'm going to be playing a secret agent in that one, and that's all I'm saying for now.
Secret agent.
Yeah, we've got 2 proper actors that are going to be starring in it.
Nice.
One of the actors was in a Netflix UK drama called
Okay.
Bridgerton, which I don't know if you guys get that over there in the US, but it's big over here, Bridgerton.
No, they do. They do. People talk about that shit all the time.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
he had a real small 5-minute role in that.
I mean,
And
5
my
minutes. Yeah.
cousin's going to be in it as well. She's a theatrical artist, and she's done some. The last advert she done was for Amazon, so she was on TV a lot over here
nice.
doing an Amazon advert. So those are going to be 2 proper actors, and then I love doing my bit as well. So yeah, I can't wait to film and shoot that in London. And yeah, so the song's going to come out in, I'll say May. Yeah, it comes out, and in between that,
Yeah.
I might be releasing some house music as well.
Ooh, some
So I like my
house. Oh, let's go.
soulful upliftment house, yeah,
So
as well.
this made me want to do something because you kind of got lit up, and I know that projects they can do that. They can excite an individual, but specifically, you like the camera. You thinking about getting into acting, aren't you?
Well, I've done it at school.
Yeah.
I got an O level in drama, let's say, and I'm just a born. I mean, my 9 to 5, I'm a salesman, and when you're a
Oh,
salesman,
so you acting all day.
all day, every day. You know what I mean? Just to get that cash.
Yeah,
So
you got to do it. I mean, that's what
I'm
people
at-
in acting do anyway. They act to get that cash.
that's
So-
it. So I've
Oh,
always wanted to kind of do it. So I'm kind of living the dream through that, from my music and getting in front of the camera. So
that's
yeah.
dope. That's dope.
Um,
So, and
Yeah.
I see that you dabbled in some sort of AI, but not specifically your voice or not specifically the music. How do you believe that AI is influencing or kind of destroying music
Yeah.
these days? Is it making it easier? Is it making it harder? Is it an example where a song couldn't be, or is it taking away the talent? How do you feel about AI?
It's taken away the talent. I mean, I went on Spotify last year summer, and I love this. I won't even say the artist because I don't want to talk ill live or for anybody, but I was loving this artist, and I was telling everybody about this artist from the States, and I was like, oh man, this guy is the nuts. Only to find out that it's an AI guy. I'm like, oh man, because I'm thinking like, I want to see this guy live. I can't wait for him to go, because I'm definitely going to see, but I can't see somebody that don't exist.
Zeros
So
and ones, bro. Zeros and ones.
you feel cheated. Like, so that in that sense,
How's it feel?
I'm
No, let me stop.
I'm not a big fan. That's like, I don't know.
Damn.
Your parents coming up to you telling you that Father Christmas ain't real. Like that sort of.
Bro, yeah, that's
how I
bullshit.
felt like
Don't
it
ever
is.
say that shit. Don't ever.
You know, it's that same feeling. What do you mean that the guy's not real? I just heard him. Nah, that's just computer generated. That ain't. You ain't seen him. No show.
That's a heartbreak. That's a heartbreak.
So yeah, I'm not a big fan. Hey, if you want to make music via AI, you go right ahead. But man, I love my live music. So if you're gonna do something for the people to hear, I want to see you do it visually as well. I want to be able to come down and hang with you, not just be in a room just listening to it all the time.
Yeah.
So, but hey, horses for courses.
It's got to be an England thing, because what the fuck is horses for courses? What the fuck is...
Yeah, that's definitely a UK thing.
I'm going to look that up. Big shout out to everybody listening. We're talking to Noel DaCosta. You can find them all over the place, all streaming platforms. What is your most active social media so people can go and check it out?
All three. The three are YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
And that is all Noel DaCosta as a user.
Yeah, just Noel DaCosta, yeah.
Noel, thank you so much for talking to us and helping us with your journey to this new release, Lockdown, available all over the place. Check out the R&B. You might get you if you guys are on these platforms where you follow the artist after the next song, and the next song sounds a little rockish, it's still the same guy. Okay. If it's the next song, it brings you to the club and makes you move your buttocks, it's still the same guy. Okay. If it brings you down and brings you kind of like, you know, to the an American down south type of vibe, it's still the same guy, bro. This versatile guy right here, Noel. Thank you so much.
And it's not AI.
It is
not
not.
AI.
It's not. That's the
real.
thing. It's a real guy. Thank you so much, Noel.
Thanks for having me.
Your voice is seriously mature. Thank you so much for that. Because these R&B guys, man, it's like they haven't dropped their balls yet, and you know that. You know what I'm saying? The versatility, the creativity journey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, brother.
Even though heartbreaking of your son.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. And that dude, he's a beautiful, still a beautiful person. Because if you guys see this video, his son is all over it. It's amazing thing to see. And thank you for forgiving us for this time frame. I'm so sorry, bro. I swear I thought I had that shit on lock.
No problem, man.
We'll definitely talk soon, and if hopefully we could do it again and catch up with before the year is over.
That'll be good. That'll be good.
Yeah, we'll talk soon.